Let's go. Let's go, Moors. Let's go, Moors. Let's just go ahead and kick the dough off. Let's just go ahead and kick the dough off. Yes, sir. Yeah, y'all ready? Is y'all ready, though? Is you ready? I love when the plan come together. I love when the plan come together. I love when the plan, you know, just like the 18. Don't you love when the plan come together? Hey, look at this right here. Look at this. Don't you love when the plan come together? Don't you just love when the plan come together? Hold up. I don't think y'all really seeing what I'm putting down. Don't you love when the plan come together? You can't tell us that we ain't Moors though, dude. You just can't tell us that no more. You can't, fam. Hold up. You can't no more. I mean, you can't no more. You can't tell us who we is no more. Nah. Alright, let me know where y'all tuning in from, man. You know Chicago in here. South side, east side crazy, out west with it, up north, overseas, down south, west coast, east coast. Hey man, let me know where y'all tuning in from. Y'all ready though? You can't tell us that we ain't Moors though. You can't tell us that we ain't Moors, fam. With all these pictures, with all these images. Detroit 313, what up though? You know the rack up in here. South Carolina, let's go. Dallas, Texas, St. Louis, Kansas, Islam. Man, you can't tell us who we is no more, man. This the missing link. NYC, Cali, Delaware. You can't tell us who we is no more. Hold up. You see more right there? Miami. Shout out to IoT. Man, you can't tell us who we is no more, man. Nah. Hey, share this beam out, because they got this paid shadow band. Yeah. Philly, Islam. Man, you can't tell us who we is no more. Hey, listen, man. Listen. Hey, you know how like when the plan come together, like on the 18. When the plan come together, it's like you ain't even thinking about it like that. It's just the pieces just start falling in place. Watch this right here. The pieces just start falling in place. Shout out to Mexico. Look at this. Let me show you this real quick. Cause see, when you see them pictures, you can't deny it. It's like undeniable. Look at this. Let me just show you this. Before we even kick it off. Let me just show y'all this. Shit crazy. Let me show you this. Look. See, when they say pictures speak 1,000 words. See this right here? Another poignant reminder of the Viking colonization of inhospitable Greenland. This carved ivory head depicting a stern-faced Norseman was done by an unknown Inuit artist. How you got this over there in Ireland? Yeah. This, you see what he got on his head? What he got on his head? Show me something again, something older than some carved in stone. I mean, just show it to me. I mean, I want to see it. Just show me something older than some carved in stone. Just show me that. Can you show me that? Huh? Can you show me that? All right, you know how people go to the gym? You go to the gym, right? You go to the gym and you see this right here. All right, this is crazy. What is this? You see this right? This was found in northern Peru. Y'all know them kettle weights that's in the gym that people be using? Where you think it came from? Yo, where you think it came from? Them cattle weights? You looking at the original design right here. Northern Peru. Where's Peru at? Peru is in North America. Listen, man. Listen. We finna make stuff just so undeniable. If you don't get it by now, you just don't want to get it. This is Peru over here. See this? Central America, South America. Look, all this right here is the Americas. Peru is in South America. Now you notice that it's countries down here, right? Countries down here that popped out with the kettlebell. The kettlebell weight. How? How is it down here in Peru? How? See that? This where it gets spooky. Hey, this where it gets spooky at, right? Check it out. So if you go to the gym, the next time you go to the gym and you see one of these weights that look like this, now you know where it came from. The originators of the kettlebell weights was in South America, in Peru. Peruvians are Moors. Let's just get this established. We got to start looking at images because pictures speak 1,000 words. We've been looking at bogus pictures, bogus images. That's why our minds have been shaped, formed, manipulated, given disinformation. So anytime we look at something that's real, we think the opposite. It's called cognitive dissonance. You know, it was a guy. Right? It was a guy that was out here talking about that. This guy right here. Hold up. This guy. Where's this guy at? This guy right here. Check it out. From the book, Disinformation and You. Check it out. Why is this important? Because if this are the kettlebell weights, the original weights that was found in northern Peru, what else they lying about? You see the jaguar right there? Huh? So we love stuff like this. We love looking at old images and history and artifacts, but whole time we be thinking that this ain't us. All of this is us. Everything is us. See, this is the crazy part. See, when you misidentify as a brand or something like that they told us that we was, then you shut yourself out of all this history. When you let go of the color paradigm and you stop misidentifying as crayon colors and brands and slave names, you open your mind up to the entire planet. You open your mind up to things that you might thought we ain't even had no connection to. See, this is the beauty of knowing your nationality and knowing your real history. This is the beauty of that. When you stuck in the Indian world, the Pan-African world, the Black world, the African-American world, when you stuck into these nicknames and slave names and brands, you can't open your mind up to true world history because you've been placed in a box with a bogus narrative from the school system. So this guy right here, German Chancellor, this guy right here, Joseph Goebbels, you know what he said? This guy was so wild. You know what he said? He say, if you tell a lie big enough and keep repeating it, people will eventually come to believe it. Ain't this what they do all the time? Now think about advertisement on TV. Think about they endorse popping pills. The biggest dope boys on the block is right here in the U.S. corporation. They the biggest dope boys on the block. Anytime you got something wrong, they say take a pill. Anytime you got something wrong with you, hey, take this prescription. Anytime. Now look, what they had us out here like. They had us out here warring with our own minds. It's over with for that now. How is it over? Because it's the age of Aquarius right now. Oh yeah, all the light finna start coming out of everywhere. All these explosive, what you would say, exposing and whatnot, everything coming out to the light. Everything is coming out to the light. And when they told us, hey, just go along and get along. Remember that right there? When they was like, just go along to get along. Remember that? You had people out here like this, brainwashed, manipulated. They ain't even know why they had these on their face. But what dude said was real though. What he say? If you tell a lie big enough and keep repeating it, people will eventually come to believe it. This is what they operate like. They keep telling lie after lie after lie. Scare the whole world so they could then move with emergency acts. You see, the U.S. corporation, they do everything by consent. Look, they do everything, not by this. They don't go by the Constitution. They go by, if we scare the hell out the people, we can enact something called Emergency Powers Acts. That's still fraud. Because according to the Constitution, we the people got the power. We the people are the power. So when you hear people in them old movies, they be like, power to the people. No, they saying it backwards. The people are the power. There's no other way around it. But we the people move with one name though. We move with nationhood. We move with nationality. See, that's the missing link. That's the missing link. Look, let me show you something. Let me show you something real quick. Hold up. Let's go right here. Y'all know this guy right here, right? This guy? Y'all know this guy right here. Know this guy? Hold up. Hold up. Let me grab this. You know this guy right here? Shout out to Jum Rock. Know this guy right here? Know this guy, right? Jum Rock, right? Shout out to Jum Rock. So you know this guy? Buju. Check it out. What are you talking about?
Hearing them calling him man Buju, you know. Now Buju is a maroon word.
Listen.
Okay. You know, but I grew up hearing them calling him man Buju, you know. Now Buju is a maroon word. A maroon. Now, maroon are some of the indigenous warriors on my island. We fought the British relentlessly. Those are the Moors? Maroons are from...
Hold up. Maroon. Now, you heard Nori, right? Nori's in the background. Nori say those are the Moors. So, obviously, Noriega, he know who the Moors is. Keep in mind, everything is being revealed in this age of Aquarius. The revelation is on. The Great Awakening is on. Listen.
Okay. You know, but I grew up hearing them calling him man Buju, you know. Now Buju is a maroon word. A maroon. Now maroon are some of the indigenous warriors on my island. We fought the British relentlessly. Those are the Moors? Maroons are from, they're called Blackamoors, but my generation originated from Nigeria.
Now you heard what he said. Now you heard what Buju. A lot of people follow Buju. Buju got good music. But listen to when he talking, though.
Warriors on my island, we fought the British relentlessly. Those are the Moors? Maroons are from, they're called Blackamoors, but my generation originated from...
They call Blackamoors. How many times? You gonna keep hearing it. You gonna keep hearing it over and over and over. You gonna keep hearing it. You might as well go ahead and get used to it. You might as well go ahead and get used to who you are. Everybody knows who we are except us. That is the giant 80 billion pound elephant that's on our backs. It's an 80 billion pound elephant. Imagine an 80 billion pound elephant on your back, holding you down, and all you gotta do is you gotta stand up together. All you gotta do is stand up. An 80 billion pound elephant on your back. And all you got to do is just stand up. That's all you got to do. All you got to do is stand up.
Nigeria warriors on my island, we fought the British relentlessly. Those are the Moors? Maroons are from, they're called Blackamoors, but my generation originated from Nigeria. I'm an Igbo man.
Now check this out right here. Check this out right here. We got receipts. We got new literature. Maroon societies. We got new literature. We talking about the rebels. See, the rebels that was out there and what they look like. What they look like? What they look like? See, you need to see receipts. We all need to see the receipts. So after we see them receipts, we can start adding up shit. It makes sense or it don't make sense. It makes sense or it don't make sense. And who we say that was, though? Who we say that was?
Warriors on my island, we fought the British relentlessly. Those are the Moors? Maroons are from, they're called Blackamoors, but my general...
They call Blackamoors, right? They call Blackamoors. Now, if you want to see that picture that I just showed you right here, you can pick up this book right here. Or if you want to see this book in color, you can pick up this book right here. Bing bong. There it is. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Just in case you want to see it in color, there it is right there. So look at their names. These are the Maroons. Look at their names. See that? You see what's going on? It's no black people. They was not identifying as no black people. They was not identifying as no Indians. And contrary to popular belief, these are Americans. These are Americans. You might be like, man, that's a tribe over there in Africa somewhere. No, sir. These are Maroons. These are Moors in the Americas. These are Moorish Americans. Right here. You looking at them. You looking at them. Same people that booed you right here talking about. He talking about these people.
On my island, we fought the British relentlessly. Those are the Moors? Maroons are from, they're called Blackamoors, but my generation...
Nah. We gonna build right now. We gonna tie some knots up. All right. We gonna tie some knots up. So you check this out right here. This is the whole book. Get a screenshot. Get a screenshot. Get a screenshot right there. These are Moors right here. These are not African Americans or Indians or a tribe or something. No, these are Moors. See that? Peace and love to all y'all out there that are critical thinkers. If you're a critical thinker out there, you standing on principles, Islam. Listen, Scott Forsman's Advanced Dictionary. Oh, I hope y'all ready for tonight. We can go ahead and buckle up. We ain't got a lot of time, but we gonna pack it up with some info. So you go right here to the word Blackamoor. See that right there? Now you heard him right there say that, right?
From Nigeria.
See that, right?
Warriors on my island, we fought the British relentlessly. Those are the Moors? Maroons are from, they're called Blackamoors, but my generation originated.
See, they call Blackamoors. You already know, more. Straight from the dictionary. This is what we got to start going back to. We got to start going back to a dictionary. You know what I'm saying? If they not showing you no receipts from a dictionary, they ain't showing you no receipts, why are you listening to them? For real though, why? Why keep listening to people who never show receipts? They never show no kind of documentation. They never show nothing. They get in front of the camera. They start talking, bumping their gums. They don't show no kind of information. They just be talking. They just up there throwing their opinions around. So we gonna go to the receipts though. Blackamoor. See that right there? See that? See? It says archaic. That means they don't even call people Blackamoors no more. It says a what? A negro. That's number one. Number two is a dark-skinned person. So if you out here misidentifying as a so-called negro, then that means you are any dark-skinned person. And you heard what Buju just said right here.
Warriors on my island, we fought the British relentlessly. Those are the Moors? Maroons are from, they're called Blackamoors, but my generation originated.
They call Blackamoors. Let's imagine if you stop identifying yourself as a negro, which means an albino. If you stop identifying yourself as that and just go back to something that's archaic. Archaic? Go back to that. You fit the description of a dark-skinned person. Aren't you bronze complexion? Are you copper complexion? Are you olive complexion? You got a mahogany complexion? If that's one of you, do you have a dark complexion? Well, this is your description. Now you wonder why. Let me ask y'all a question. Straight up. Let me ask y'all something. Real shit. Now, you seen that so-called hybrid Europeans, right? The pale skinned people. Let me ask y'all this question. Because people will be like, nah, they stole everything from us. This is what people say. In this victim mentality, they stole everything from us. So let me ask y'all this question, right? How come the pale skinned Europeans didn't steal the word more and then use it for themselves? Yo, I just got some questions for y'all before I move around. This is going to be kind of quick. I just got some questions. Shout out to Maryland. I just got some questions for y'all. Why didn't the pale skinned European steal the name more and then put it on their own people like they did with so-called Indian? You got pale skinned Europeans out here calling themselves Indians. Do you see pale skinned Europeans calling themselves Moors? Why not? Yo. Why don't you see it? How come you've never heard it? You've never heard it, but in the movies in Hollywood, our people in the movies will play a role that they saying that they are more. Mark Lawrence. Lawrence Fishburne, when he played Othello, he played a Moor. How many other? Morgan Freeman, when he was in Robin Hood, his name was Azim. He played a Moor. It's heating up. It's heating up. It's heating up. Then you go right here to this. Watch. You go right here to this. Look at this. Look at this right here. Just want to show y'all. Because they be thinking stuff is like new. They be thinking stuff is like new. Exactly. Jamie, this why I rock with y'all. Cause y'all some intelligent Moors. Y'all be critically thinking. This is why I rock with y'all. Salute to all y'all critical thinkers that's out there. Asiatics and Muslims that's out there. You remember Jamie Foxx and Robin Hood? He was a Moor. He was teaching the hybrid European how to shoot the bow and arrow. Who invented that? Bow and arrow. See. This how I start. This how I start. And for the ones that's out there, just for the ones that's out there, hold up. Just for the ones that's out there, you just need a reminder. You just need a reminder. I feel you. You just need a reminder. So let me show you. Let me just show you this real quick. Just watch. Right? Now you see this right here, right? You see this right here, right? See? It's undeniable. The shiesty is not new. It's ancient. This is Sir Morian of King Arthur's Round Table. You see this? We invented literally everything, the good and the bad. So look. When you go right here. What's up, Baba? You okay? Huh?
I'm playing the game.
What time is it?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
You say what?
I don't know.
It's 9:40 right now. Alright.
Okay.
I'll be up there in a minute, okay?
Okay, can I play in the game?
What everybody else doing?
Aurelio said he was going to bed. Kai said she was going to stay for a little while. And Queen said she was going to go to bed.
Okay, go upstairs. I'm gonna come up there in a minute. Okay? Love you. Okay. So check this out. You seen Sir Morian, right? Now watch this. Watch this. Now you see him, right? This Saint Maurice, right? Now, you look at this. Because they be thinking it's something new under the sun. Now, when you do this, what? They think it's something new. Bam. Nah. You don't know where I'm from. I could be from anywhere on the planet. You don't know where I'm from. This is Moorish culture. This is Moorish history. This is Moorish science. This is us. All this right here, the drip and all that, ancient and modern time, this us right here. Man, let me go on here. Let me go on here. Let's go. Let's go on here. You see? Moorish culture. We could go from present time to ancient time in real time and still never miss a beat. Do you understand? We can literally time travel just based off how we dress, how we put our drip. You can time travel. This ain't nothing that only I can do. You can do it too, because this your Moorish birthright. See? Watch this right here. You know this guy, right? Remember this guy? You remember this guy right here? This guy right here is going to say something that's key. He's going to say, I've been to the mountaintop. Let me know if y'all know who this guy is right here before I play it. This guy said, I've been to the mountaintop. All right. You know that guy who said that? You know the guy that said that? He said, I've been to the mountaintop. Walaikum salam. He say, I've been to the mountaintop. See, y'all thinkers. Y'all thinkers. I like that. So the guy said, I've been to the mountaintop. Let me show you something real quick. Yeah. You can't make this up, man. You cannot make this up. Look. He's going to say, I've been to the mountaintop. What could that mean? What could the mountaintop be? The Great Seal of the United States, the Moabites. See this right here? Look. Pictures speak 1,000 words. The Great Seal of the United States, Moabites, Moors. Right here and right here. We don't have time to waste time. Shout out to Philly. We don't have time to waste time. See that? On God, he did more. So when he said he been to the mountaintop, he broke the free Masonic oath that he took. He wasn't supposed to say that publicly. You see? He broke the oath though. So when he said, I've been to the mountaintop, this is what he was talking about. See? You got the Moabite nation, and then you got the Albion European nation right in front of our eyeballs. Now you see why they pushing. They pushing to go to this cryptocurrency. People that's pushing cryptocurrency don't even realize the trap. They letting everybody eat off cryptocurrency right now because they know the people have been indoctrinated. They think that they think that these green pieces of paper is money, and they think that money can be anything that the U.S. corporations say it's going to be. That's a death trap. This right here is exactly what it says it is. It says a Federal Reserve note. Yeah, in this system that we in right now, because of the colonization and the mental brainwashing that's been done, we see that we use these right here to so-called buy something. Money is really only gold and silver coin. You know realistically what the money is? Hold up. You know realistically what the real money is? The real money is we the people. That's the real money. Governments are instituted amongst men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. Don't y'all realize out there that we all have God-given unalienable rights. God-given. So that's not man-made. Can't nobody take away your God-given rights. Nobody. But what happens is these people are slick. They use something called word magic. Peace, more. They use something called word magic. And this is the thing that is starting to come out in this age of Aquarius. Word magic. How powerful is word magic? Word magic is so powerful that the people that use words for the dark side, the dark force, they use words to temporarily neutralize our God-given unalienable rights. They use words because they are masters at words, morphology, symbology. These people are masters. They're master astrologers. So they know how to move. They know how to talk. Don't think that they dumb. They not. They're very intelligent, but they're using their intelligence for dark purposes. Their intent is to mislead humanity for their own selfish gains. This is what's going on. They're using words as weapons. So when they say stuff like black power, put your fist up, and all that nonsense, they're getting people tied to a narrative. Just like the chancellor from Adolf. What did he say he was going to do? What did he say he was going to do? He said, if you tell a lie big enough. What did he say? He said, if you tell a lie big enough and keep repeating it, people will eventually come to believe it. This guy right here, he was a propaganda minister. This is all he did. All he did was send people off. All day, just send people off. People will believe it. People will believe it. But now, truth come, you like this guy. Nah, I don't want to hear that. Nah, I don't want to hear that. You must be a conspiracy theorist. You must be one of those conspiracy theorists. You just telling me anything because you believe in it. Nah. You think that. You've been brainwashed to think that. Just like you was brainwashed to think that they was telling the truth when they was out here like this. Look, they was out here telling people. They was out here telling people to do this. Put this on. This is going to save you. Let me ask y'all a question 4 years after the fact. Do you trust anybody now that told you, put this on, it's going to protect you? Just think about how insane, crazy that narrative was, and people bought that. I'm talking about man, it's so many people that bought that lie. You tell me that this little piece of paper is going to stop the quote unquote most dangerous, deadly disease of all time. Right. And people still wear them on their faces. How crazy is that? You still wearing these, even though they didn't came out with videos, they didn't came out with more information and receipts. They didn't came out saying that they've been lying. And people still sucked into this shit because the lie was so huge. They just felt like it has to be real. We have to put this on our faces. Yeah, you wearing a muzzle on your mouth. You got a whole muzzle on your mouth. But check this out. Remember I was talking about this guy that said he's been to the mountaintop? Hold up. This guy right here. See this guy? He says he's been to the mountaintop. Look at that. It says this right here. We're talking about universal law right now. We're talking about the great zodiac constellations right now. We're talking about nature's law, nature's God. This is what we're talking about, right? Look, it says a union is a uniting or connecting of two or more into one. Two or more into one. The Moorish Albions, right here. See this? Moorish Albions. Moorish Albions. Right here on a piece of paper, right in front of our faces. Look at that. See that? What is a union again? A uniting or connecting of two or more into one. Noble Drew Ali the Prophet said there are two nations on the planet. There's the Moorish nation, the Moabite Canaanite nation, and there's the Albion nation. I mean, he literally wrote that down. Hold up. Just in case. Because, we like to show receipts over here. We don't like to just be talking and We don't do all that. We talking all that for sure, but we show receipts off. So he say, what? What did he say? He said, and this is not my word. This is Noble Drew Ali's words. This is the national mission statement. Proclamation of status and jurisdiction of the Moorish Americans. This is Prophet Noble Drew Ali's words. This is what he said. In case you don't know what he looked like, here he is right here. Honors to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Okay? Just in case you don't know what he looked like. Right? So he say, I've been to the mountaintop. Talking about this guy right here. See this guy? See this guy? This guy. He says, I've been to the mountaintop. He was a Freemason. He wasn't supposed to say that publicly. That's why they 86'd him up out of here. But now, just the receipt so you can see who were the two nations on this planet. All right. In the course of human events, the founding fathers of the United States brought forth on this continent two new nations. Oh, it gets deeper. One, themselves, a conglomerate of pale-skinned descendants from the nations of Europe. Hold up. Wait, where you at now? Hold up. See? Oh, nah, don't go nowhere. Nah, we got receipts over here. This is the Albion nation. If you keep in score, the Moors is up. If you keep in score. Yes, Martin Luther King was a Freemason. See? If you keep in score, Noble Drew Ali just scored right there. Because he wrote this in the 1920s. 1920s. We finna be in 2025 right now. Then he says, the other nation, a comedy of olive skin nationals extracted from various countries affixed indigenously to the northwestern and southwestern shores of Africa, yet latent in slavery. Now, in the plane of universal justice, it has become necessary for the latter, standing in their proper person, Moorish American, to proclaim their true free national status, thus dissolving the political bands and assumable jurisdictions of the former. You see that? You see that? So when you say Northwest Africa, Southwest Africa, this is what you're talking about. You talking about the almighty Moors. This is what you're talking about. Listen, I know you need to just see receipts on receipts on receipts on receipts on receipts. Don't worry about it. We got tons of them. We got everlasting receipts. We got everlasting receipts upon your headpiece. North America, Northwest Africa, South America, Southwest Africa, Southwest Amexum. See that? Northwest Amexum. So Asia Major, Northwest Amexum, that's up here, that's up top. Southwest Amexum, you talking about Southwest Africa. This is the Almoravian Empire. Do you see how vast the Almoravian Empire is? Like we just be thinking like we don't be giving ourselves enough credit. This is nothing to do with Pan-Africans or Indians or Native Americans or American Indians. All that's slave talk. Those are brands. Just like the Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, he said, dissolving the political bands and assumable jurisdiction of the former. That's a word you need to get familiar with. Get familiar with jurisdiction. All right. People talk about, I see people talking about, hear people talking about how they saying that, well, I'm a private citizen. I done the UCCs. The U.S. corporation is a corporation for artificial persons. The U.S. corporation has nothing to do with Moorish Americans or Moors. It has everything to do with Native Americans, Indians, persons of color, Pan-Africans. That's what the U.S. corporation is. It's to give a false, assumable jurisdiction for people of color to be involved in, where they don't have rights. They don't have common law as artificial persons. They have rights that could be given and taken away. Or you could just say they have privileges. They don't even have rights. They got privileges. Why you think they could take your license away? They could revoke your license. See that? See, the veil is falling off people's eyes right now. And people really starting to see what's really going on. Then you go over here to Asia Minor. And then you go to Asia what? See that? This is Asia Major over here. Then you go to Asia Minor. So you got Northeast Amexem, which is Northeast Africa. Ethiopia just means something divided. It's a demarcation line. This is Ethiopia right here. This line right here is Ethiopia. That's not a people. Ethiopia is a myth. The people that's from so-called Ethiopia are Abyssinian. It's Abyssinia. They not from Ethiopia. Ethiopia is a myth. It's not a real place. See that? And this is the last empress that ruled over there. We got receipts. We got receipts. Appreciate all y'all tuning in. We got receipts. First time tuners, Islam. See, we got receipts. Look at her. That could be your mama. That could be your mama right there. That could be your auntie. That could be your sister. And notice that she got a golden crown on her head. Why would she be wearing anything else but a fez? Why would she be wearing anything else? She's an empress. So why would you think she would wear anything else but a golden fez on her head? She's an empress. She's the daughter of Melanik. See this? Obviously, she's going to be wearing a golden fez on her head. Obviously. Nah, check this guy out. Nah, hold up. Just for you coming in, you might not have seen it. Look, it say what? So you see, the word union means a uniting or connecting of two or more into one. So lined up exact with Noble Drew Ali, he says there are two nations, olive skin nationals. We're not sovereign citizens. We're Moorish Americans. We're Moorish American nationals. See that? Moorish American nationals. You can only have sovereignty if you're in your proper nationality. Without a proper nationality, you don't have sovereignty. And again, there's no such thing as a sovereign citizen. It does not exist. It does not exist. You want some literature on that? You can go right here. Pick up this book right here by the Moor. Pick up this book. You want to go into that? You can get that right there. He goes into that. He goes into that a lot. Or if you want another receipt, you can get this book right here. Nothing is true. Everything is a lie. Damn. Everything is a lie? Yes. They've lied to us about everything. They've lied to us about finances. They've lied to us about citizenship. They've lied to us about rights, liberty. They've lied to us about the flag. They lied to us about history. They lied about everything. Why would you think they telling the truth about alien spaceships flying around? Yeah. Why would you think these people tell the truth about alien spaceships flying around? Why? Why would you think that? You think they lied to us about everything in history, and you think they telling us the truth about alien invasion? Come on, fam. Why are you? Let's just start critically thinking. All right? Let's just start critically thinking. They've lied to us about everything. Why will we trust anything that they tell us? Why would they tell us? They lied about going to the moon. They lied about everything. So, what now? They're telling us the truth about alien invasion? Come on, fam. Come on, fam. Come on, Moors. Come on, Asiatics. It's time to think now. It's time to go in. We can't trust nothing that they talking about. Now we gonna start trusting them? Y'all forgot y'all got like a 4-year amnesia. They just told us that it was an invisible bug floating around infecting the population. They just like what else do you need to see? They've been lying about this for 4 years now. Not on God, they pulling out all the strings. They like, nah, well, we couldn't get them enough with the vax. We couldn't get them enough with that one, with the masking. So let's pull another one out. Let's just tell them there's some alien invasions coming. Let's just tell them that. What? Hey man, check it out. Check this out though. Don't forget about this guy. All right? Don't forget about this guy. Okay? The mountaintop. What is the mountaintop? Therefore, while the present government of the United States, under European colony state domination and control, may take on a de facto posture, the ruling hierarchy, politicians, religionists, and industrialists are well aware of the mountaintop, the pyramid, with the all-seeing eye of Allah. This is called Muhammad's mountain, the Great Seal. The two seals symbolize the true history and astrologically prophesized destiny of the great melting pot, the United States, the Almorocs, the Americas. The exposure of these truths to the subjugated and ignorant masses is called the New Order. When the secrets are revealed, all false institutions begin to fall apart and lose their power and influence over the people. This is the Great Awakening. See that? See, the Great Awakening is happening right now, whether you like it or not. The New Order brings light to the North, which was kept in darkness, ignorance, and slavery by the conquerors of civilization, the Albion Franciscan Brotherhood of European nations. OMG. Union is a uniting or connecting of two or more into one. So you're again lined up with the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the national mission statement. You have the Moabite Moorish nation, and you have the Albion, pale-skinned hybrid European nation, connecting into one. If you notice on the piece of paper that you handle every day, the Federal Reserve note, you see that the number 1 is directly connected to the Moabite, the Canaanite. You see that right there. The Chaldean, the Hittite, the Amorite, the Phoenicians. You see what's going on? I mean, for real. Do you see what's going on, man? You see what's going on, right? The number 1 is connected to the pyramid. But we as a collective have to connect our consciousness, our God mind back to our temple. That's birthright and nationality. We have to connect ourselves back with Allah. I, self, law, and master. See that? I, self, law, and master. This is the connection. The moral science is the missing link. This is the master key. And it's free. This your birthright. You ain't got to pay for this. You ain't got to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for nothing like this. All you got to do is declare out your mouth, because words are spirits. Once you declare that you are a Moor and you are honoring your ancient foremothers and forefathers, that is your nationality. You don't have to pay nobody for your nationality, because can't nobody make you nothing. Can't nobody nationalize you. Noble Drew Ali couldn't even nationalize you. You don't have to pay for that. You can't pay for that. Words are spirits. You have to get back in with your higher self, your higher spirit. Your connection with Allah is your salvation right here on earth. You ain't got to go nowhere. So again, the mountaintop, also known as Muhammad's mountain. Check it out. Hear him yourself. I want you to hear him yourself. Listen to this.
So just as I say, we aren't going to let any dogs or water hoses turn us around. Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. We aren't going to let any injunction, just as I say, we aren't going to let any dogs of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read. And so just as I say, we aren't going to let any dog has its place.
Check it out.
But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And he's allowed me to go up to the mountain.
Ooh, what? What you say?
I don't mind.
What you say? Listen.
Like anybody, I would like to live a long life, longevity. But it really doesn't matter with me now.
Listen.
Because I've been to the mountaintop. The right to protest, far right. I say we aren't going to let any dog. We've got some difficult days. Has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And he's allowed me, but I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. Has its place. Like anybody, I would like to live a long life, longevity.
Check it out.
Like anybody, I would like to live.
Hold up.
Let any injunction turn us around. We've got some difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter with me now.
Check it out.
Because I've been to the mountaintop. I don't mind. Like anybody.
Right there. That's when he broke his Freemasonic oath. Right there. He broke it right there. Because he said what? What did he say?
But it really doesn't matter with me now. Because I've been to the mountaintop. I don't mind.
Right there, he broke it.
Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And he's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
See that right there? When he said he's been to the mountaintop, that means he has read information just like this that y'all looking at right now in real time. Wherever you at on the planet, you're looking at information that has been held back from our people, but it's over now. Because the great seal that you see right here is connected right here to this green piece of paper. This is the mountaintop. The mountaintop is the promised land, which is the Americas. This is the mountaintop. Why you think you can't just scroll? Why you can't think you just can't walk down in the Grand Canyon? You know it's pyramids down there in the Grand Canyon. It's temples down there in the Grand Canyon. The word pyramid in Egyptian language means myrrh. It means more. This is why you can't walk down there in the Grand Canyon. Whole time it's pyramids right here in Illinois. You ever heard of the Cahokia Mounds? You ever heard about this? The Cahokia Mounds pyramids, the largest and most influential urban settlement in the Mississippian culture, which developed advanced societies across much of what is now the southeastern United States. The Cahokia Mounds is considered the largest and most complex archaeological site north of the great pre-Columbian cities in Mexico. So the cities that's out there, like in Mexico, Teotihuacan, the Pyramid of the Sun, this is next hop. This right here is the second right now to that size. Look at this. This is in Illinois. So when he